Oh, I do like to filter past the cars. Oh, I do like to filter past the traffic. Wish I could sing though. Would it be really nice if I could sing? Oh yeah! Okay, okay. Don't look at the crack in my arse. I mean, it's not as if my inability to sing has ever really stopped me or slowed me down from said singing. Just let your voice be heard, really. Maybe pick better songs than I Do Like to Be Beside the Seaside, if you want to really wow your audience. Also a thing to mention, right, because I normally have my 360 camera attached, but I forgot that I was using the clamp for something else. Not pervy related, thank you very much, I know you're thinking it. So I forgot to put it back on the bike, so I've got my 360 but I just can't use it. But I've noticed, right, when I'm in editing, because I have the mic plugged in to my DJI Action 4, not the 360, but I tend to have, I always have the sound running on the 360 because I do the little sound beep at the beginning, but I normally just mute it so I can't hear it. But I can't remember, I was doing something basically when I was scrubbing through the footage, and the camera's in like bike mode, so all the gain's down on everything, and it was still picking my voice up as I was waffling away down the road, which probably means while I'm chatting away it's quite audible to other road users. So when I'm singing, oh, I do like to be beside the seaside, people can hear that loud and clear, especially if they got the windows open. So just remember that the next time you're thinking, oh, I'm all alone and I've got my helmet on, they can't hear what I'm saying, and you're just singing, oh, I don't know anyone who's famous, a famous pop singer, Madonna, fuck it, I don't know. Yeah, when you're singing Madonna for some reason, people can hear you, you're being judged, which is something I care less about than the thought of being on a rent-a-scooter with my bike helmet on. Bizarre. It's because I thought about it too much. I think that's the problem. I spend too long thinking about it. If I don't think about something, I just do it. Because I used to have really bad impulse control when I was young, and it's not like you can say, well, why didn't you think about it before you do it? But it doesn't work like that, because you do it before any brain cells kick in. And then it's only in the aftermath, when it goes wrong, that you think, oh, fuck. Because when it goes right, or no consequences happen, you pay absolutely zero. You don't like. Essentially, one day, right, during just as an example, sorry. Here's an example. During my trade training in the army, they had a bunch of like warehouse buildings full of like engines on rigs, so you can work on the engine. So all the engines work, but they're all open so you can get to them. And outside they had like a big electric roller door to open to let some air in, because as you can probably imagine, it got a bit fumey. And outside they had like a trolley, like a really big industrial, how was I going to say air freshener? Of course it's not air freshener, moron. Fire extinguisher. Technically, you put the fire out, it does freshen the air, but it's not the same. Yeah, so this huge, like, pressurized fire extinguisher on a trolley. And I decided to have a weird game of Russian roulette. So, because all the hoses for it were coiled up and then packed away. If you turn it on, it obviously can't get through all the hoses, because all the hoses are all coiled up. That it just inflates the hoses and like gets super pressurized. We were then taking like a knife, and we were making little cuts while hovering our face above the cut, right? So essentially, the goal was whoever gets their face blasted by foam loses. None of us, like I said, none of us were thinking the thought, this is pretty big, the pressure's probably quite high in it. No one was thinking that. We were just like, slice, 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 slice. Then all of a sudden, I can't remember whose go it was. Luckily, it didn't hit them, because the jet of foam that sprayed out was over twice the height of the warehouses. Right, you could probably see this jet of foam from fucking space. It was massive. And then that's when the thought, oh, we shouldn't have done this. That's when that thought kicks in. Right, not before, not during. It's after, when things take a turn where you suddenly think, oh wait, I should be doing this. Like the instructor, right? His normal routine. So you'd go for your lunch, you'd come back in, you'd close the doors, you go for your lunch, right? You finish your lunch, you all turn up, you all walk into the engine bay, and then you'd go and open the shutters to let the air in. However, outside the shutters was just a sea of foam everywhere, and there was no brushing it away. It was just bone dry summer day. So I was like, oh, I am in absolute shite. When he opens that shutter, I'm done, absolutely done. And he came in and went, right boys, I need to knock you off early, I've got something to do. It's like, fucking Jesus, right? So I came close to getting absolutely battered. I would have been full on charged for that. I've been charged for less. So you would think, with that in mind, that I've just done something catastrophically stupid, that would teach me to then think about things before I do them. But it doesn't work like that. So the next time there's a stupid idea in my head, like filling someone's room full of road signs, right? That's not like I shouldn't do this, because, you know, people need this to not fall down the massive hole that they're surrounding. I'm like, wouldn't this look funny in someone else's room? Should I turn up for this parade? Nah, can't be bothered. Should I put away this massive bottle of vodka that I wasn't drinking but was just next to me? Nah, can't be bothered. And then my door gets booted in. Why aren't you on parade? And then there's a litres worth of vodka next to me. Unopened, but I'm still fucked. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, impulse control. Not very good. It has become much better as I got older. Where it kind of turns from an impulse control issue where I do stupid stuff before I even think about doing, like, what it is I'm doing, so I simply just don't do anything. I think I need to find that happy medium mode between action and thought. Like, oh, I've got nowhere to go, but what's gonna I'm gonna just push it anyway. Yeah. I can't even remember why I started the bloody topic about impulse control. Was it something to do with me singing? I've got no idea. But we got here. This is where we are now. So this is where we live. And this is where we die. Nice one, DPD. Dick prick dick. Pretty sure that's what it fucking stands for. Because every single one of them is a fucking idiot. Don't you dare. I knew they were gonna go for it. Knew it.